So, hi guys, I'm back. It's video number 6, presenting Micro's Motor World, or the world's smallest matchbox, to you. And I thought we'd start this off differently and show the playset in its open state. And it's pretty obvious. It's the hospital playset, and it has the 3 little cars that come with it. Let's put them in front of the playset. And let's look at the building first. The building is obviously a hospital. You know, you have your Red Cross up here. You have crosses here. You have a parking lot for the patients. Um, you even have like a parking spot for disabled people, and you have a no parking here in this little garage where the ambulances drive in and out. You have some nice stickers here, you know, you're a doctor talking to a woman. You have like a couple, a pregnant woman, if I see correctly, and her husband coming out of the building. And around here you have some EMTs, you know, bringing in a patient into the emergency room or something. There's another cross back there. That's one of the most popular sets that you probably find in any lot of parts that you buy. This one's in good shape actually, just as always had to clean it up. But the hinges are good, it doesn't make such horrible clicking noises like the off-road set from the last time. And well, as I said, here are the cars that came with it. The first car, obviously, the first car is the little ambulance that comes with it. We saw an ambulance in the Magna Wheel emergency video, and this is the ambulance we saw there. And as you can see, the first big difference is that the ambulance, as I told you in that video, the ambulance has pretty yellowed over time, and you can see the color difference pretty good right here in comparison. But also the paint jobs are pretty much different. The ambulance is written differently. If you look at the back, the EMT3 is written differently, even in a different direction on those, and the paint on the sides also different. This one has red paint, the other one has blue paint. Even the windows on the back are painted differently, just for comparison. So it's another color variant of a car we already saw. Let's put it back. The other car that comes with it is this little guy with another horrible 80s paint job, and you can actually see the blue and pink stripes, and if you look closely you may be able to make out what kind of car it is, especially if you look at this part at the back right here. And of course, people who know the 80s will know that it's a Ferrari Testarossa, which is another very popular model in the series and comes in many paint jobs. You also see the stripes it has here down its little door. Pretty cool car. I don't know why it came with the hospital, probably like, you know, some patient driving up here, parking. Let's put the ambulance back in its little garage back here where the EMTs work. And the last car, well, nothing says 80s better than a black car with pink stripes. And at first I thought it might like be a Trans Am, you know, like the car from Knight Rider, since it has like the Targa hood up here, roof, sorry. But then I actually had a real Firebird Trans Am in one of the lots I bought, and this looked totally different. So I did a bit of Googling, and the Z, which this is supposed to be, at first I thought it's Lightning, but it's a Z. And by that I was able to determine that this is actually a Nissan 300ZX, a cool sports car from the 80s. You know, it has like the same lights as the Trans Am, which could be brought up in the night, and as I said, it has the nice Targa roof and a very long back, and another horrible paint job, as I said, with the pink lines all around the car, but still pretty cool. A new car that isn't actually a color variant of a car we already saw. So we have two new cars actually in this set. This car can drive up to the hospital. Yeah, this is a hospital set. Well, I think it's rather common. It's one of those sets that probably everyone got because somehow, like a police station, a hospital is something that parents always think has a positive message, just as the fire station, of which I already have 3 now, I think, from the parts I bought, and it delivers a positive message, and it's a pretty cool playset. Because, you know, if you're a typical boy at the age of 10 or something, most things that will happen while you're playing with your cars will be crashes and you know, cars bumping into each other, or just um, other horrible stuff happening, and therefore it's always good to have like a hospital around. And of course, like every playset, you can fold it up. This part actually you can clip in, so you have a flat surface here. Then there's a little compartment for your cars. You put them in here, you close the lid, and you put it together, and it actually folds up pretty nicely in comparison to the one the off-road one we saw last time. It doesn't click so horribly, and it's not so hard to get it to fold together, but it's still pretty sturdy. So another nice little playset and another video. Those videos are a bit shorter than some of those I already did, but talking about playsets, especially the ones that are so common, is not, yeah, well, it's not filling up or taking up too many times, or too much time, sorry. But still, I think it's interesting for you to see. And yeah, well, here you see that maybe it's not in top shape. You have some dents here, and there's still, even though I cleaned a lot of it, there's still some dirt on the plastic here that I probably won't get away with just soap. I have to think of a way to clean this even better without damaging the paint, which I already found out. The paint they used, for example, on the road parts for the yellow stripes is not that secure. I, yeah, I think that's the right word. If you take like a very strong, a very strong electronics cleaner or something to clean this up, which usually removes any kind of dirt, it will also remove the color from, especially the yellow color from the stripes, and therefore I can't use it that close to the painted parts actually. So I'll have to find a different cleaner that's stronger than soap but not strong enough to ruin the yellow stripes. I'll think about that. But yeah, well, that's the end of this video. I hope you still enjoyed it. Thanks for coming back. Hope you keep coming back. As usual, as always, if you if you like, leave a comment. Otherwise, maybe you can give the video a thumbs up. And I wish you a pleasant day. And till next time, bye bye.